You asked for it. Here it is. It's a podcast from Apathetic Enthusiasm.
Coming to you live from Trivia Planet, where we ask each other questions and those who get more than 50% wrong progressively lose their limbs. Not lost like forgetting your keys at work, and then like getting to your car and driving away. No. Talking about chopped off here on Interdimensional RSS, the unofficial Rick and Morty podcast.
Hello everybody. I am Travis.
Hello everybody, and I am Brandon, and thank you so much for joining us today, tomorrow, or in the future, whenever you decide to join us. We talk about Rick and Morty stuff. We talk about everything Rick and Morty related. We talk about Rick. We talk about Morty. We even talk about the and in the middle of Rick and Morty. These are the types of investigative journalistic skills you're only going to find here in Interdimensional RSS. And there's a few ways that you can get a hold of us to talk about this with us. So first of all, social media wise, you can go to twitter.com/Rick and Morty pod, at Rick and Morty pod. You can find us there. Facebook.com/Rick and Morty podcast. Of course, we all know email is a thing. It exists still. It hasn't gone away, despite what Microsoft wants to do with Microsoft Teams and all those types of collaborative messaging tools. No. Go to rickandmortypodcast@gmail.com. Send us an email there. You can find us over on Reddit, rickandmortypodcast.reddit.com. One of us is a part-time Rick and Morty official subreddit moderator, rickandmorty.reddit.com, and of course our website, rickandmortypod.com. Travis, last I checked, we are streaming live.
Yeah, it's wait, hold on, let me. Yeah, we're streaming live.
We do that every week. Well, every week we do an episode, whether it's Interdimensional RSS or our other show, Apathetic Enthusiasm, over at twitch.tv/Apathetic Enthusiasm. Some have asked us, and we get lots of email, lots of tweets,
Countless
lots of DMs.
emails. So many emails.
And they say, Brandon, Travis, how can we support the show? Well, good news. Head over to tpublic.com/stores/interdimensional-RSS. And you buy a shirt, and the proceeds we get like $1 out of every like $500 that's sold there. patreon.com/apathetic enthusiasm.
Yep.
That's where we're doing that. Or there's a code for Blueberry if you want to host your podcast, which I actually don't remember what that code is, so it doesn't matter.
I think it's AE Pod.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to get your own podcast started, and you say you want to get your own Rick and Morty podcast started,
the new season is right around the corner, everybody.
Head over to Blueberry and get a month free with the code AEPOD.
Yeah.
And then make sure you hit us up and let us know so we can listen to an episode. We won't make fun of you because chances are you're much better than us.
Yeah, it's absolutely the case. Brandon, you've done a phenomenal job. You don't even need me here. So I'll see you later. Goodbye. No, it's great to have you on mic, on actual podcast mic for the stream. You're getting settled. Everything is back to normal, except that we're recording on a different night of the week at different times. And, it is a mad dash towards season 5. So we are excited about everything that is to come in season 5 of Rick and Morty. And that means some craziness is happening as we prep for this season. But I am confident that this will be probably the best season of this podcast in terms of our coverage of Rick and Morty. I'm hopeful that we can bring you guys lots of fun new things. And so if you've been away from the podcast for a little while, you probably aren't hearing this episode. But tell your friends as they are excited for Rick and Morty. To make sure that they're subscribed to this podcast on whatever platform they choose, so they can catch all of the episodes coming out now through forever. Now through the end of time. Now until the time variants occur on the new season of Loki on Disney Plus. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. I haven't watched that. I haven't watched it yet. So
it's the first thing I did when I got home.
don't
today.
rub it in. The first thing I did when I got home today was eat dinner with my family, and then them guilt trip me for not
podcasting.
Not for spending time with them.
Yeah. Well, Brandon, I mean,
Yeah.
we got a lot of show. We got a lot of important stuff to cover.
Yeah, we do. We do.
And so I think we should delay no further and get right into our semi-pertinent news.
Dun and da, dun and da. It's a 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 dun. Semi-pertinent news. Welcome everybody to
Gosh.
Honestly,
like 3 hours later.
I really, really wanted you to stop me, and because I didn't want to stop myself because I wanted to keep going, but I realized that people listening to this would be like, that he is really fucking annoying, and far be it from me to try to annoy anybody on this who chose to listen to us today. So welcome to semi-pertinent news.
It was the classic Brandon joke of like, let me see how long I can stretch it out until before I either lose my audience or gain their love. Anyway, here in semi-pertinent news, we have some pretty legit news to talk about, and this involves everyone's favorite video game, probably the best video game that was ever made, and certainly the most popular game on the internet. It's Fortnite. Forknife has an update.
Fortnite.
Don't go use our code to go get your battle pass with your V-Bucks. We don't have a code. We don't
on blueberry.com/AEpod.
Yeah. So it's finally happened. Rick and Morty have stumbled into the Fortnite universe, and the latest battle pass update includes a whole bunch of Rick and Morty themed stuff that you can get, that you can play as. The main thing, no, it's not time for the main thing on the podcast.
You said thing. You said thing.
The real big reward is an actual playable skin as Rick Sanchez. It's kind of cool. It's sort of like that cell shaded animation type thing, so he looks more cartoonish when you play as him. There's also a variant of Rick where you can play as Toxic Rick, and he's all green and mean looking. Along with playable Rick, you can also get some back bling. I think that's what the kids are calling it. It's
back bling.
I don't know. My son plays Fortnite.
Is that like a backpack, but it's like a different themed backpack essentially?
Yeah. So there's a butter robot backpack. So you just have a butter robot that hangs off your back and he's holding butter. Your pickaxe. There's all kinds of different varieties of pickaxe in Fortnite. You can get Hammerhead Morty as a pickaxe option.
Oh. No.
And then there's like
Cool.
There's like a wallpaper with Rick on his spaceship fighting some aliens and stuff.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
The last thing that I remember is there is an emote that you can unlock, and it's the Rick dance. So your character can, and it like plays the song. It's the Rick dance.
Oh, I thought it was just him shitting on the floor.
No, I was kind of hopeful that was the case, but no, it's the Slow Mobius dropping the beat on that one. So. I don't know. What do you think? You playing any Fortnite? Have you ever played any Fortnite?
Yeah, I played Fortnite a couple times. You and I played PUBG a lot for a brief period there. And so then Fortnite came out and then just kind of took over. And by that point in time, we were out of the like, what is that? What kind of game is that? I forget off the top of my head. Like
Battle Royale.
Type, Battle Royale type game. So it wasn't me, but I know like a lot of younger folks like my friend Gary, his 17-year-old was just all about Fortnite and just like destroyed people constantly. I know your son is into Fortnite, right?
Yep. He
Um,
goes through waves where
yeah.
he begs me for lots of money so that he can buy virtual items, and
Uh,
then like a week later he's like, "Yeah, I don't really play it anymore." Until like the new battle pass comes out, and he's like, "Dad, I need it.
I
It's
need Rick and Morty, Dad.
Dad, it's got Star Wars characters in it this time. We gotta buy it." And then I'm like, "All right." The worst is when like they brought out like a Captain America skin and it was like $20 for like
Oh, geez.
just the skin. I was like, that's a bridge too far. Sorry, Epic. Not this time. But I
The
am
battle
tempted to
pass.
give him money for the Rick and Morty stuff.
Can you? We don't. This isn't a this full disclosure. Hopefully, you caught by the intro that this isn't a Fortnite podcast.
Interdimensional RSS, the official Fortnite podcast.
But like the battle pass stuff, they marketed this as like a big event where they're like attacking aliens and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, is is that is that the case still? Like, it's not a massive. Is it a massive like multiplayer? Everybody's on the same side trying to kill these aliens, like when they have these special events, or is it like, well, it's just themed that way, and like you're still going in there and killing each other.
There seems to be some form of a story that exists, although it is rather non-cohesive of a story. But like they do find a way to theme all of these seasons of Fortnite, where they'll change the map, they'll add new features, they'll add updates, they'll add new playable characters, new enemies, stuff like that. And some of the seasons have like massive events that take place that like completely change large aspects of the game or remove whole areas and things like that.
Well,
so it does keep it like more fresh like each season.
Let me ask you this, Travis. Will this Rick and Morty battle pass convince you to play Fortnite again? Will you buy this battle pass?
There's a good chance money that I have earned will go toward this battle pass and onto my Epic account because that's what my son tends to play on anyway. So I mean, technically, yes, I will probably buy this battle pass. Will I play it? Not likely. The most Fortnite I've played is because they have crossplay on Fortnite. So when my son plays on the Switch, I can play on the PC. We can play together, play some duos. So many high level gamers have given up on the game at this point that it's much easier for us to be successful in the game.
Oh, all right.
So,
Maybe I will hop in then.
Just racking up those victory royales and taking names. So yeah, now I can do it as Rick. And there's a parachute. There's a parachute or a hang glider, and it's Rick's ship. That's another thing that's in there.
Oh, that's cool. My favorite Rick and Morty add-on to a game is still whenever I pop on Rocket League, I have all the Rick and Morty stuff. So I've just got Cromulon bobblehead on top of my car or a Meeseeks,
Yeah.
So and I'm like, oh yeah, look at that,
Yeah.
look at that
Perfect
co-marketing,
Perfect center. Anyway. So yeah, if you're playing Fork Knife and you're really into it, get your battle pass, get your Rick and Morty stuff, do the Rick dance, play with your friends. I don't know, whatever. Go outside, guys. Anyway, that is the Fortnite news. The other news in the categories of things Brandon is super up to date on is the Clock app has a new trend. That's right. Over on TikTok, they are users are making their own Adult Swim bumpers. I feel like if you watch Rick and Morty, you know what an Adult Swim bumper is, right? These are the moments like during the commercial breaks between the ad breaks where they'll play some music and they'll have text on the screen and you read it and then it'll end with Adult Swim in those like brackets, right?
Yeah.
So there's a trend on TikTok now where people are just playing the same audio that is usually in the background of a lot of these bumpers, and they're just putting like video up, and then they'll like make their own Adult Swim bumpers and just post them on TikTok. And this is like a whole thing. There's 146.2 million views for the hashtag Adult Swim bump out on TikTok. So I will say there are some very creative people making unique Adult Swim bumpers out there. I'm including a link in the show notes. So if you want to go out, you don't have to have the TikTok app to go and check out this hashtag. So you can go out on the web and view some homegrown bumpers. So kudos to all of the Gen Zers that are making their own Adult Swim bumpers. And some of them are really fantastic. So kudos to all of you.
I'll have to go to the link, and I'll have to watch a few. So long as I don't have to log in and give my information.
No.
You know?
No. Yeah, just
security.
Just go to the internet.
I don't like people knowing what I look like or what I sound like.
Yeah.
I do my best to avoid both of those things. I
definitely don't want people to see or hear me on the internet. That's not a thing that I want to ever have happen.
That's not a thing. Check out my Instagram at Barnyard Cruise. Okay. Anyway, we talk about social media, we talk about TikTok, but the one thing that we haven't talked about yet is the standard for our Interdimensional RSS, which is the Dan Harmon Social Media Minute.
It's a Dan Harmon Social Media Minute. That
was good.
That's the audio. That's the audio from the TikToks. That's the
That's
the song that has been playing over and over in my head as I was doing research for that.
The least you could have done is gone da 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 da. Something very simple and stupid.
Anyway,
what's going on with him?
Dan Harmon. He's on the social medias, and he's mostly hanging out on Instagram, but he has recently shared his adventures in a little game called Ark Survival, right? And this 3-part social media minute has to do with a level 4 dinosaur that he trained in Ark, known as Butt Soup. And he talked a little bit about his time meeting and training Butt Soup. But then his next post is a sad post where he shows the brutally murdered corpse of Butt Soup, who was dead at level 41. The caption starts off with, "This is the saddest day of my life. What about when Cody's dog died? This is no time to rank personal tragedies. Life isn't a video game." And finally, there is a video where you get to see Dan Harmon's avatar in the game, and you get to see a little bit of his grief process that he plays out in Ark Survival Evolved. I think it has something to do with him collecting a lot of dinosaur droppings and getting his vengeance. I think he's throwing dinosaur poop at a triceratops is basically what's happening. So so Dan spending his summer playing Ark Survival Evolved.
I mean, Ark is essentially a souped up Minecraft. That's essentially.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. I've talked to people about Ark before, especially on like homegrown servers, and they just talk about like they need private servers because people go in there and like raid their crap, and like it takes forever to raise a dinosaur, and then people come in and kill your dinosaur
or whatever. Like
yeah. This weekend I played a game called Second Extinction with old Matt Size mode, and it's It's a game where you just all you do is kill dinosaurs. That's all. That's the
Wow.
whole story.
Sounds like a meteor could take care of that at some point, or an ice age. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, it's a second extinction. It's called, right? So
okay.
you gotta
All
wait.
right.
You gotta wait a long time.
You gotta wait it out. You gotta wait it out. All right. Well, that is it for semi-pertinent news and the Dan Harmon social media minute. If you want to follow Dan Harmon on social media, look him up, because we're not here to do his bidding, unless he comes on the show, and then we'll do whatever you want, Dan. Anything. Anything at all. Anyway, as we have alluded to in the opening of the show, we have something a little bit different planned. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into the main thing. I wish I had enough room back here to like do a little mini mosh pit. Well, I'm like, that's fantastic. That's fantastic.
Thanks. Was that better? That was better than the semi-perts, right?
Yeah, it's very musical. Very.
Okay, that's good.
It's wonderful. Anyway, so just a couple weeks away. Just a couple weeks away from brand new episodes of Rick and Morty. We already have some fun stuff lined up for episodes between now and the start of the season. So this is our opportunity to just kick off our shoes, sit back, relax, just have some good old Travis and Brandon friendly competition, Rick and Morty trivia extravaganza time. So we're not looking at specific episodes. We're not talking about comics. We have found 4 random trivia quizzes off the internet. Each quiz is tied to a specific season of Rick and Morty. Brandon has 2 of the seasons. I have 2 of the seasons, and we are going to quiz each other, kind of like the mental weightlifting, the getting back in shape, getting our bodies and our minds ready for the season that is ahead of us. So and Brandon just said, "Hey, let's do a trivia night," and I was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do it." So
It was essentially, here's the genesis of this for everyone, for behind the scenes. It was, we have 2 more weeks to go. We need to do something, right? And then okay, we could talk about the episode titles and then try to forecast and predict based off the episode titles and have a whole episode about that. And we're like, well, we've kind of done that before. And then it was like, well, why don't we do like a season 1 through 4 recap before the episode started? Yeah, but we also kind of done that before, right? And so instead, we're doing something we've done before, and just doing trivia. But in a new way, right? So we're doing a season 1 through 4 recap in a new and refreshed way by doing trivia. That was the behind the scenes intent. And just give us a message over at rickmortypod@gmail.com. That's our episode for tonight. I just want to say thanks everybody for
all right.
showing.
Bye everybody. No, I will say, if you want to play along at home, by all means, beat us to the answers. There's going to be plenty of questions. So, in fact, we have 4 seasons worth of questions to get through, so we should probably get after it.
That's true.
But yeah, let us know. Let us know if you're playing along at home. How did you do? How many questions did you get right? Did you beat our scores on any of these quizzes? I wouldn't be shocked if you did.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I expect it. I expect it from someone as smart as you, Unity. You can do this. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with season 1, the original season of Rick and Morty. And Brandon, you're asking the questions on this one, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, Travis. Here we go. We're not gonna go through all 20 of the questions that in the quiz that I found here in season
you can do
1.
like 10.
I'll just do 5 to 10. Okay.
5 to 10.
5 to 10, somewhere in there.
Somewhere
We're
between
gonna start.
5 and 10.
We are going to start real easy. What dimension do Rick and Morty flee from when it's taking over by Cronenberg's?
I don't get choices. C-137?
Yeah. Well, if I gave you choices, you would know the answer. So
yeah, it's C-137.
ding 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 ding. Yeah, yeah. Of course
Hey.
it's C-137. Of course it is. All right. Next up, what award does Jerry win inside the simulation? Is it the Apple Teeny, the Apple Ahoy, the Apple Bee, or the Appley?
It is the Appley.
Yeah, that's right. Bing bing bang 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 bing, bang, bang, da da. Oh, you were doing good so far in the season 1 recap. What does Snuffles change his name to when you can talk? And I asked this one because we saw some dogs in the season 5 trailer, and maybe we'll see this character again. Is it? Yeah, that's right. Is it Scrumpet? Is it Satan's Little Helper? Is it Sweet Pea? Or is it Snowball?
It's Snowball.
Yeah,
You put the dramatic emphasis on the answer.
You showed me a figurine. I figured the name was on there at least. So even if you're like, oh crap, I actually don't remember.
Snowball happens to be on my keychain as well. So
Hey. Okay.
I'm gonna show you my keys, but there he is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's roboticized.
Yeah,
Snowball.
Yeah. It's supposed to be a dog collar thing, but I put it on my keys. So. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. What does Morty call his sex robot? Is it Mila? Is it Scarlet? Is it Gwendolyn? Or is it Linda?
Gwendolyn.
Gwendolyn is right. It's almost as if you've seen season 1 of Rick and Morty
multiple times,
hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a little bit of a tougher one. We'll do 3 more questions. All right.
Okay.
Who does Jerry love doing cocaine with in an alternate universe? Is it Robert Downey Jr.? Is it Leonardo DiCaprio? Is it Robert De Niro? Or is it Johnny Depp?
Johnny Depp?
It's Johnny Depp, yeah. It is.
That one almost got me, but I pinned it, yeah.
I mean, I wanted that to be just a little bit harder. Okay, let's see. What is the name of the Devil's technology-based store that is bought by Google? Is it Satan.com? Is it hateful.com? Is it needful.com? Or is it harmless.com?
Needful.com, the latest .com startup.
That's right, with the 3s for ease, just to
right.
be clear.
So Silicon Valley, that one.
All right, this is the last question for season 1. I think we got a pretty good recap. This closes out season 1, the finale. Rixie Business. In Rixie Business, who does not attend Rick's party? The Glipglops, Bird Person, Gearhead, or Photography Raptor?
I'm gonna go with Photography Raptor.
Ding ding ding.
Because he's a parasite.
He is a parasite, and he is not in season 1. He is in season 2.
Oh, there you go. Well,
in Total Recall.
Total Recall,
if I recall.
Oh, all right. Well, good job,
Man.
Travis. You got, what was that? 8 questions?
I don't know. You got them all right.
Got them
I
all
think
right.
that's all
Okay.
that matters, really.
So far, all of my limbs still intact. Fantastic. All right. This question is long-winded, so I'm just gonna skip it and go right into episode 2 of season 2, Morty Night Run. Morty saves a sentient telepathic gas cloud from being assassinated, which performs a David Bowie-inspired song with what refrain? Across the Universe, The Intergalactic Laxative, Major Tom's a junkie, or goodbye moon men?
Goodbye, Moon Men.
Too easy.
Too easy. Old fart,
Gotta
sung by Jermaine Clement.
gotta give you a
And
softball to start off with, right?
yeah, with our
Um,
buddy Ryan in there.
yeah. So, in this episode, Rick, Morty, and Summer encounter a hive mind entity named Unity,
Mm.
our number one listener, that has assimilated the inhabitants of an entire planet into its consciousness. However, Unity does not wish to assimilate them. For what reason? Rick offers an advantageous alliance with Unity. If assimilated, Rick would take over Unity's consciousness. Unity and Rick used to date, or humans are not compatible with Unity.
I mean, I think technically the first one is kind of accurate, right? But yeah, definitely, Rick used to date Unity.
That is the answer that they were looking for.
Boom!
Boom.
Woo! I'm so good at
Yeah.
this.
All right. The Smith family home this is another total recall question. Smith family home is invaded by mind parasites who induce them to have false memories of sharing their lives with all kinds of whimsical characters. Jerry has a memory of having a holiday with what character with whom he shares a forbidden romance? Do you need the options?
I don't need the options. No, I'll just go to my comic book collection and look for Rick and Morty Presents Sleepy Gary.
That's correct. I mean
Remember Chewbacca?
These could go so much further. I'm gonna go with a Big Trouble in Little Sanchez question. Summer asks for Rick's help in dealing with a vampire at her school. Rick kills the vampire, who went by what name?
It's Coach Ferratu.
Yes, it is Coach Ferratu. Correct. I love that one. In the Ricks Must Be Crazy, at the beginning of the episode, Rick has taken Summer and Morty to a movie on an alternate Earth. He explains that although this Earth has the best ice cream in the multiverse, it also has what disadvantage? Is it that Hilton? Is it that Hitler won the war? Dinosaurs never went extinct? Humans are enslaved by super intelligent hamsters, or giant telepathic spiders?
It's a giant telepathic spiders, and thanks to Rick's ship, the spiders and humans, they reached a treaty.
That's right. Keep Summer safe. Yeah, I mean a lot of these are super easy.
Yeah.
So we'll just go with this one. In The Wedding Squanchers, while at breakfast with his family, Rick receives an invite to a wedding of his best friend Bird Person and Summer's friend Tammy. Rick initially declines to attend, citing what reason?
I need him.
Is it that the wedding might be a trap set by the Galactic Federation? Weddings are basically funerals with cake. Marriage is a big lie we tell ourselves because we're afraid to die alone. I couldn't make marriage work, and I'm the smartest person in the universe.
It's definitely weddings are just funeral with cake.
That's correct. Great job.
I've been to a wedding or two like that. Yeah.
I've been to funerals with cake, so I mean,
yeah. Wait, at my funeral, I want to have a like a like a cocktail shrimp bar. Like that's the because I just think
at the funeral or at like a reception.
No, like at the funeral. Like I want people to just like sit down in the pews or wherever they're sitting, right? And just have have like a nice fancy glass of shrimp lined in with like the cocktail sauce in the middle.
Brandon, while we're on the subject, open casket or
well, in this reality, the shrimp is probably what killed me. so you probably don't, probably not open casket.
Probably not wise.
Unless my casket is filled with cocktail sauce and there's little shrimp lining the edge. and like you come up and oh no, like I give everybody a glass of cocktail sauce and like I it if you love me and you respected me in life, then you will eat a shrimp from my casket and dip it in your cocktail
As you're
sauce.
packed in it with ice to keep the shrimp cold.
Yeah.
All right,
Wonderful.
that's 2 seasons down, 2 more
Okay.
to
All right.
go.
All right. Now we're in season 3, Travis. The quiz that I took to get all the answers, it doesn't give me multiple choice. Hopefully you'll be able to get these. I'll give you, at most like a true or false.
Sure.
Okay, so in episode 1, the Rick Shank Redemption, the episode begins with Rick as a prisoner of the Galactic Federation, but he quickly turns the tables. How does Rick collapse the galactic government? Does he uh,
He
eat
he
their
changes a 1 to a 0. It's what he does.
he changes a 1 to their 0. That's it,
Collapses
it's
their economy in binary form.
You nailed it. I answered it wrong just to like skip through the questions real fast, and I was like, that's not what the answer is, because I put the wrong answer as setting all their nukes to target each other. I was like, that doesn't sound familiar. But then I looked at the correct answer, which is what your correct answer, resetting the value of their central currency to 0.
Yep.
I could do that for money. Uh, okay, let's see. Let's go to Pickle Rick. All right, this is a classic episode. It spawned so much hate for the fan base from outside the Rick and Morty fandom. After changing himself into a pickle to get out of going to family therapy, Rick winds up in a deadly battle in a foreign government agency. Unable to defeat Rick with his own agents, the director sends a prisoner. With what name to do battle?
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Kashka. Jaguar is right. Voiced by Danny Trejo. All right, Travis, we're moving further into season 3 here. Just a little bit further. I think this is pertinent for hopefully what's coming up soon for us. Episode 4, Vindicators 3, The Return of World Ender. The question is, Rick is resentful of Morty's admiration of a superhero team called the Vindicators. During a drunken bender, he sets up a death trap for them that parodies a scene in what horror movie franchise?
Saw? Are we doing Saw right now?
We are doing Saw right now, not the Book of Saw. It's it's a sequel. Yeah, it's with Chris Rock. Yeah, it is Saw. You're absolutely
Literally the episode I watched before we started podcasting today.
Did you remember that it was like there was Saw overtones in it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Because,
okay.
and it's interesting because it goes from a huge like critique on like sort of the Marvel movie franchise and then quickly takes a right turn into the Saw franchise.
Okay, all right. I'll give you 2 more questions out of here. Rick and Morty go to an alien health spa and undergo a treatment that removes all of their psychological toxins. With his newfound confidence, Morty takes up what profession? It doesn't have to be exact, just general. Is it an accountant? Is it a school teacher? Is it a stockbroker? Is it a
I didn't hear the last one because of Cox Internet. But I'm gonna go with stockbroker.
It wasn't the last one. I can It was definitely stockbroker. You got it. It was stockbroker. And
He's getting in on those GMEs and AMCs. He likes them stonks, and he's gonna take him to the moon. Good old Morty Smith.
good old Morty Smith. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna give you one last one, and it is in the Citadel of Ricks, probably the greatest episode of season 3. A commercial is shown featuring a version of Rick who realized long ago that the greatest thing he'd ever create was his own daughter. That person is known by what name?
Jeff B. Davis? Oh,
No.
wait. Oh,
The Rick.
Simple Rick? Simple Rick's
Simple.
wafer cookies.
That's right. Simple Rick's wafer cookies. Well,
Escape to the flavor of your own completion.
we captured that moment. We run it on a loop through Simple Rick's mind.
But kudos to Jeff Davis, who does a fantastic job with those commercials.
He really does. Travis, let's go. So far, we're 100 for 100.
We're flawless. We deserve to be here, Britt. All
Let's go
right.
to season 4. This might be hard because season 4 is the one that I've watched the least.
Yeah, and the worldoquiz.com is not pulling any punches on this one.
Oh shit.
All right, so we're gonna start at the beginning of the season, where Morty is looking at Jessica's Instagram photo. Where was the photo taken? Was it at her grandma's funeral, in the store, during some fancy party, or while at the gynecologist?
It was at her grandma's funeral. I seem to recall. Is that not it?
That is correct. That is
Oh,
correct.
thank God. Thank God. Thank God.
Grief
I was
always
like,
makes you look better, or I guess on Instagram. So, all right. This is a question. I think if you get this right, you deserve an amazing pat on the back. This is like the hardest question of the quiz so far. Do you know on which planet Rick and Morty found death crystals? Is it on Timbus, on Dorian 5, on Spiky Remus, or on Forbodulon Prime?
oh damn it. That last one sounds familiar. I'm gonna go with Dorian 5.
Ooh, it is our first incorrect answer, and I got that wrong. I got that wrong when I took the quiz. I also put Dorian 5, but I believe Dorian 5 is from the Vindicators episode.
Yeah.
And for Bodulon Prime, you should have gone with your gut, buddy.
Because
that was the correct answer.
Damn it. Damn it.
Like I said, they're not pulling any punches on this one. Yeah, okay, let's get out of Death Crystal episodes. Because there are a lot of questions about it. Okay, so Jerry has some ideas about an app name when he is working with Gluty. Which of these app names was not on his whiteboard? Is it?
Oh no!
Is it Meat Lovers? Is it Da La Love? Is it? Is it? Who tours Da Love or Cupider?
Oh man!
Yeah,
this is gonna be the second incorrect one. The Hutars.
No, that one's actually on there. It's
maybe it's just how you said it.
Yeah, it's Da La Love was the it's Who Tours Da Love. Yeah, Who Tours Da Love. Yeah, I don't know.
How do you spell it? How do you spell it?
WHOTORZDALUV. Yeah.
God, fucking Jerry.
Do you okay, to redeem yourself, what is the name of Gluty's species? Is it the Cromulons, the Borposians, the Monogatrons, or the Cyanosans?
Oh god, the season 4 ones are hard, man.
Yeah, I knew this one. Think about it. Think about their.
Is it the Monogatrons?
That's it. You got it, buddy. It's the Monogatrons. Absolutely.
It's the Monogatrons because they're developing a dating app.
All right. This one asks again about a random planet that would never get the name of. But how about the name of the other shy pooper? This is the alien that uses Rick's toilet. Is it Tony, Johnny, Tom, or Will?
Oh, it's Tony.
It's
Gotta get it.
it's Tony. It is Tony.
You gotta give it up for Tony. Good old Tony. Good fellow shy pooper.
And in the episode where where Gluty develops the app, Beth ends up crashing into a farmer's barn. What did that farmer's daughter go off to do? Was it become a hooker, become a murderer, become a drug addict, or join ISIS?
Yeah. Thank you for putting that as number 4 because it's join ISIS.
It's join ISIS. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's find one more good one for you. Okay.
These must be the first half of season 4 episodes, huh?
So far, yeah.
Yeah. Which is okay. I like the first half of season 4. So what is that sex dragon episode?
Yeah. Where? Okay.
Claw and Hoarders.
Okay, this will be your last one. This will be your last one. This is a great question. What was the name of the snake Skynet on the snake planet? I'm gonna find the question here so that I can actually give you the multiple choice here.
Okay, all right.
Which means just randomly clicking through a whole bunch of questions. Okay, so
the snake Skynet.
Was it Skynet, SnakeNet, Snake Corp, or Serpa Corp? Skynet.
I feel like it should be Skynet. Why wouldn't it be Skynet? I keep doing that, and like I'm gonna put like DS on the filters when I'm editing,
Right.
and so all the sounds are gonna get taken out immediately from the software. Yeah, is it not Skynet?
It is Serpa Corp.
Serpa Corp.
Serpa Corp is so clearly we need to brush up on our season 4 trivia. Lot of good questions out there, but it's we haven't watched as many. We haven't had the chance to watch season 4 over and over again.
Serpa Corp is pretty good. Yeah, if it would be better if it was like in a cop episode, like a dirty cop episode, involving snakes, right? Then like Serpa Corp, would be good.
Well, if you need to brush up on your Rick and Morty trivia, you can always watch all the Blu-rays. So do that.
Yeah.
They're also available in a handy box set that you can get, wherever you buy your Blu-rays. Or if you have an HBO Max subscription, you can watch all 4 seasons streaming on HBO Max. So, get spun up. Watch those episodes. Revisit the friends that you love so much out on Rick and Morty. And get ready for all the zany antics coming up when season 5 drops on June 20th, Father's Day.
Yeah.
So
it is right around the corner, everybody. And I mean, we couldn't be happier as fathers ourselves to ditch our kids to watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah. Thanks for the necktie. Thanks for the coffee mug. We're off the podcast. We're off to watch Rick and Morty. Yeah. So good idea. That was fun, Brandon. Especially because I had the easier questions and therefore I won.
It sucks because I know so much more worthless trivia knowledge than you generally.
Absolutely.
And so it's good to lose to you.
Yeah. It is.
Like pretty cleanly too.
Yeah, if you were listening along and were able to get all of those questions right, we definitely want to hear about it. Let us know. You can shout us and shoot us a note over on Twitter at Rick and Morty Pod. Send us an email, rickandmortypodcast@gmail.com. Let us know your favorite Rick and Morty trivia questions, and maybe we will answer those in an upcoming episode, or at least try to answer them. So ask the questions, and we'll try to figure them out.
Ask away. Ask away.
Ask away. It is time for our final segment, which is, of course, listener suggestions and short outs. I want to give a special short out to the Twitch chat. Our good pal, Have a Good Day Face, Have a Goo Day Face, hitting us with a 4-month subscription up on Twitch. So thank you for your support. Thank you for hooking us up with that. And for Bajulon, I think he was just talking about Rick and Morty planet names. So thank you. Have a Goo Day Face. Or have a
Goo Day Face.
Have a good A face, maybe. Yeah.
Have a face. That's what we want to just point out. I also want to send a shout out to everybody who follows us on Twitter. Everybody who follows us on Instagram and Facebook. Thank you so much for being out there and checking us out. Thank you for everyone who's listening to us for the first time or the last time. We appreciate you. And to our friends out on the Patreon, our patrons, thank you for supporting us financially all these years. I appreciate it. Even if you don't subscribe to us anymore, it still has meant the world to us to help us keep this going. So just want to shout out to you. And I think Travis and I we started talking about on the Patreon front. We talked about trying to get like some commentary commentary for episodes out there to start recording.
Yes,
right?
Yeah. So that's the goal. Is by the time season 5 kicks off, we're hoping to have some commentary tracks for the original. Like, we're gonna start with season 1 episodes, but we are gonna record our own commentary tracks to play over your favorite episodes of Rick and Morty. So if you support us over on Patreon, in the next few weeks, you'll be able to go out there, download some short, like 22-minute recordings that you can start at the same time you start the episode, and we'll just kind of be chatting about the show, some of our favorite moments from the show, and it'd be like watching the show with us if we never shut up or respected the actual integrity of the show. So look for that coming very soon over on Patreon.
So pay us to be your annoying uncles, right? That's what we're there for, is to annoy the shit out of you and talk over your favorite show. And I think that is it for this week. We have one more episode before the season 5 premiere, and assuming all goes well, we are going to have a really cool episode for you next week.
Yes.
So make sure you tune in. Make sure you tell all your friends to follow us on social media.
Make sure you
subscribe to us on.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bing blam bloom.
Yeah.
They say. Who says that? I don't know.
I don't know. We're gonna hang out for a little bit longer to do a Twitch only post show. If you want to be part of the post show where we talk about all sorts of things and hang out directly with the folks in the Twitch chat, then make sure you are following us on Twitch so you get notified every time we go live. Usually that's Monday nights, but sometimes it's a Wednesday. Sometimes you gotta follow. Make sure you're getting those notifications. All right, that's it for this episode. Thank you, everybody, and until next time, I'm Travis,
and I'm Brandon. We'll see you around the horn on CBS Sports. Where is it? I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.